Hey everybody, welcome to the KetoMom page. My name is Stephanie. Happy Monday if you're tuning in live. It is a new week. Well, I guess it started yesterday, but it is a new work week. It is the start usually of people's productively busy lives. When somebody asks me and they say, hey Stephanie, how are you doing? I say, productively busy. It's great. As you're tuning in, say good morning. Where are you tuning in from? So we are tuning in from Minnesota, getting ready to head to Florida for a week. It's going to be super great. And we are wrapping up this book. I'm wrapping up this book because the last few chapters, I was just going to go over and tell you what they're about. Here's what we like to do on the KetoMom page. I like to talk about lots of different things. Today, I want to give you an awareness or a thought that you might not have realized was playing a pretty big part in your health journey. And I'll talk about that in a second. I got up early this morning and I was looking out my window and I was like, God, what should I talk about? But this one word that I'm about to say after I finish this, which will take me 2.5 seconds, really is a word that I have been hearing over and over and over again. In all of the podcasts that I listen to at our church, just in people's conversations. So I'm going to share that with you. But in general, we went through this book called Eat That Frog. It's about not procrastinating, doing the thing that you know you need to do. And the very last few chapters of the book are mainly just about, it talks about focusing your attention, being aware of how you split up your day. It talks about developing a sense of urgency. And then honestly, not getting distracted. It talks about your priorities. So I'm not going to go through them chapter by chapter. This book was really great to honestly, the biggest awareness was stop procrastinating on the things you need to do. We've talked on this page about, prepping your food, or yesterday, Sunday, if you tuned in live, I talk about planning your meals or planning for your week. That can be overwhelming. It's something that people procrastinate on, but if you do it, it sets you up for success this week. And so that's the basis of this book. Stop procrastinating, eat the frog, do the thing that that if you did it today, if you did it this morning, if it was your first thing that you did and it was done, you would feel accomplished. And that could be in lots of different areas of life. Now, we're done with that book. We're traveling for a week. I am going to come on and do some lives. I just don't know if I'll bring a book with me to do, if I'll just do some more awareness conversations. Here is the word that, thanks for tuning in. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Veronica. Hi, Jessica. I love it. Hello, Amber. So here's something a word I have been hearing over and over and over again. And I truly believe it affects people's health. It affects people's mindset. And if you have the wrong mindset, which creates, and the word is offense. Or offense. Like, if I were to ask you, do you have any unforgiveness or do you have any offense towards other people? Maybe in general, you might be like, I don't know, or just depends on when you start diving into stories. Could be something from your past. All I want to say, and it's not going to be long, I'm not a preacher, but it's really interesting. We were talking about this word, being offended, allowing offense to get into your heart, like really, truly, if you have unforgiveness and if you have offense towards others, it causes a root of bitterness, which causes you internally to be angry, to be frustrated. You might not even realize it today, but in general, all of that offense, anger, bitterness, frustration, blaming and shaming other people from the past or even current day affects your health. So it's interesting because I can sit here and I can tell people, listen, how much water are you drinking? How are you eating? Are you tracking your food? Hey, let's work on your mindset. I think it's super important. Drink ketones. Like, I'll give you little tips to help you. I will help you with your food. You can always go to ketomomsecrets.com. Click on recipes. You can send me a message. You can ask questions below. And yet, there are things that people don't realize, like deep things that affect your health. And some of the things might be obvious, like sleep. How well are you sleeping? How well you're like comparing to, it's legitimately starts in your mind, and it's not just the food that you eat, although that plays a huge factor. Food. And then you have to almost back up and go, what causes me to eat? Why am I so frustrated? Why do I eat out of anger or emotions? And if you go all the way back and you're working on your mindset, maybe you're realizing like, hey, I don't listen to the greatest things, or I'm constantly watching the news, like I'm not around uplifting people. Something else I would say is take a look at your heart. And if you are offended or frustrated or angry, which causes a root of bitterness, that is going to affect your health, whether you like it or not. And how do we get past that? You forgive. You forgive. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting. You probably didn't think you were going to get I don't even know what I want to call it, a sermon today. I didn't mean for it to be this way, but I was sitting here looking outside and I was like, man, so many people have a root of bitterness. It comes out in so many different ways. It might come out on your face. It might come out on the way you treat people. And it might come out on the way that you treat yourself and others, but ultimately what you do to turn to food. So anyways, I don't need to lecture. I don't need to keep going on, but I would say that if that's you, or you have an awareness of, oh my goodness, yes, I have offense or bitterness or anger, my challenge to you would be to forgive. And I learned this from our pastor, and she said, forgiving doesn't mean forgetting, and forgiving doesn't mean trusting. You forgive people, and you don't allow people to offend you for your own peace, for yourself, to let it go so that you can keep being the best version of you. Right? People, no matter it doesn't matter if you like it or not. If you're around people and you're not a hermit in your home, people are watching you. People are watching you. They're watching how you respond to people. They're watching they're looking at your character. Like, we all watch people. And I just want you to know that, like, if you are angry or bitter, it comes out in the way that you treat people and the way that you talk. And it might just need to be a one sentence. You tell yourself, I'm forgiving that person. I'm forgiving myself. And I'm not going to let that hold me back anymore. And I'm going to keep moving forward. You might find that you feel so freeing. And again, I'm going to say this one more time. Forgiving somebody does not mean you have to trust them. Trust is earned. I learned that from my pastor. But forgiveness releases your own heart. So take that with you into this week. I want you to know that there's so many things that play a factor into your fat loss, right? Of course, food. Are you moving your body? Are you drinking water, eating less sugar, getting your sleep, working on your stress? There's things that you might be like, oh my goodness, there's so many things. If all you do is go throughout your day and you think to yourself, I have choices all day long, and you either choose, you're going to choose something that's going to help you or choose something that might hinder you. You might not see it right away because I've talked about being 1% better or 1% worse. Every step that you take, choice that you make, either helps you be 1% better. You might not see that 1% right now, but over time you will, or 1% worse. You don't see the donut that you ate today add on 5 pounds. But if you continuously eat a donut every day and make certain choices with food in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and a year, those 1% add up. Same with the opposite. If you say no to the donut, if you go to the gym, if you're mindful about your choices throughout the day, you maybe choose the salad instead of the French fries, you go for a walk instead of binge on TV, you read a book in the morning instead of listening to the news, like those 1% betters, while you don't see it like elevate your life in one day, over the course of 3, 6, 9, and 12 months, with your mindset and how you feel, 100%. It will change your life. So as you're going throughout the day, just go, I have choices. And every day I choose to wake up or sleep in, skip the gym or go to the gym, drink water or drink soda, order something that's healthier or not. yell at my kids, be mindful and sit down and talk to them. Turn the TV on, go for a walk. That's it. Choices. Your choices matter. So, all right. I want to say thank you for tuning in. Your presence matters. Say hello below. If you've got questions, let me know. We are about to get on an airplane. I have my ketones. It's going to be a super great morning. If you've never tried my mom fuel, this is my favorite. It's orange. It's an orange one. I drink it every single day. Some of you drink pots of coffee. I choose ketones. If you've never tried them, post trial in the comments. Even though we're traveling, we send out ketones every single day. My amazing mother-in-law helps me, so she mails them out for me. So you will not have to wait for a week. They will go into the mail. Ask all of your questions below. You can also head over to ketomomsecrets.com, click on recipes, mindfulness, whatever you're looking for. So, all right. Hey, thank you for asking questions or just commenting. I love it. All right. I'm gonna let you go. Gotta finish packing. We're heading out in 30 minutes. We'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye, everybody.